Dobry den and welcome once again. It's day 7 out of 7 at the World Championships here in Hosin. Showers were forecast today, so it's pretty obvious that we're going to get an assigned area task. It was scheduled to be 3 hours and 30 minutes, but over to the west, over to my left, there was a great big thunderstorm and the task area was north of that, but it was killing everything off. So they had a rebrief on the grid and decided to go down and cut it down to keep the same task area but reduce the time to 3 hours. And we're all a little concerned originally about the number of showers en route, but it didn't seem to affect the guys when they were flying. I've just had a quick look at some of the provisional scores, and 145 kph in the open class is pretty spectacular. So they're all back now. One of the good things about these competitions is getting together with old friends, and that's exactly what we're doing tonight. The Brits and the Dutch are getting together for a barbecue, so that's where I'm going to head off, help to get that set up. But in the meantime, Pete Harvey is going to explain assigned area tasks to you in a little bit more detail and tell you how his day went.
So today we did an assigned area task, which is slightly or totally different to a racing task where we go from A to B to C to D to back home again. So an assigned area, they give us areas, and in this instance, if you can see from the map here, we start here, we go to this area here, which has got a 45-kilometre radius, and we can fly anywhere into that. And after we've done that, we decide we fly to this area, and that's another 45-kilometre radius, but it could be anything, but today that's what they did. And we can go anywhere in there, and then we come home. And so they measure the distance from home to wherever we stop and turn round, to a triangle to wherever we stop and turn round, back to home. And here's the key, it's 3 hours. So today they set the task at 3.5 hours, but we were waiting around on the grid, the conditions were not very good, it took a long time, so they said the day's going to run out, we'll shorten it 3 hours. In Texas we did, I think, a 5.5 hour assigned area task, so we're driving for a long time, and of course it was bigger. But these areas are so big, it's like, here's the Czech Republic, go and fly in it and come home. So the art form is to find the best route, given that today we had a lot of showers around here, so it completely blocked out the sun. So we pushed up and we're deciding when to go, and of course we can't see what's going on here, so we've got to make a decision. So we can see this sort of area as we come up, and we could see it was there, but that was dark, that was showers. There were showers here, then we got shadow here, and there was rain, and I pushed along in front of the rain and got a good lift and ran along it, and then turned around, came back and out, and then into the sunshine. And of course we've got some airspace here, so it would be lovely to go from here to here, but of course then you'd have to do an arc, and that's not very efficient, so we're trying to do straight lines. The conditions to the south here were not very good. So as you come there, you're trying to look ahead, look where the cloud streets are, so that you can set up your direction in as much as advanced as possible. And actually there was a very dull area here, not very good lifty. Maybe the thermals have gone up too well previously. It's a good wooded area, and the thermals would have been very good earlier. So that was all overdeveloped. Punched through there, got to climb from very low down right up to 9,500 feet, just under. That was the lid. Punched out here, looked at my time, and that was 160 something kilometers home, and I had 50 minutes, and I thought, well, that's fine, it'll take me longer than that to get home. So I turned around, came back, got a 9-knot climb somewhere around here, and glid all the way home in one go, and arrived 4.5 minutes early. So probably did the best part of 170 kilometers an hour home from there, which is a bit of an error in some respects. Nice to do it, but I should have gone a little bit further up there. So that was it. Assigned area, avoid the airspace, pick the best routes, get the best climbs, and try not to wriggle your way too much at the end. So you're trying to optimize the route from your last point to the next point, and doing a nice perfect line out from there, back again. So that was an assigned area, and that was it. So we did 140, I think the winner did 145 kilometers an hour today, which is not bad going. That was it.